Welcome to the video, everyone. I thought today would be a wonderful time to give the F-117 Nighthawk a second chance on this channel. I know a lot of you thought that my first video was a little bit unbased, so I did a lot more research on this aircraft. I think I've chosen the right keybinds for the weapons I have, and hopefully we're going to hop right in and be able to use this vehicle to the best of its abilities. Let's go. Alright, BMP right in front of us. Boom. One kill, one kill. Oh, okay. That's up. Couldn't look over quite quick enough. Alright, straight into the F-117 with our small points. I cut out some of the ground for you guys because obviously you're here to see the F-117. I see an aircraft way out there in the distance. We do have two fighters up. I'm not that worried about him right now, but he could prove an issue later on. For this first segment, I'm going to show you guys the entire process of getting up high, target locating, and taking the kill. For the next few ones, I will remove all that process. If it's too annoying or too long, I'll remove the unimportant parts of it. But we will make sure to keep all the important parts and give you guys the best experience possible. So right now, I'm going to be starting to look for a guy. Thermals, okay, I see a guy instantly. Yep, he's not burning, he moved a little bit. That's certainly a guy. I can't quite lock on, but I can activate my laser. I'm pretty sure range on this is like 15 for lock. Could be 16, I don't know. But I'm just gonna keep trying until I can achieve that lock. It looks like he does not have a laser warning system because he's not dropping smokes all over the place. I don't know exactly what tank it is. I'm looking at the thermals and from a heck of a long distance. Okay, we are locked on at 13.6. And I believe from my research that I need to get that circle over so that the bomb has enough time to acquire target. We're going to keep our bomb bay closed until the last second, drop that bomb, and then immediately shut the bomb bay to give any anti-air on the ground minimal time to lock us and get a missile out. Bomb bay open and missile away. Bomb bay is now closed and hopefully, yep, it's dropping in. We have our laser on that guy. Yeah. The lock is following correctly. Able to see kind of on screen, not very well though. Missile still dropping on targets. You can see that circle is moving a little bit along with the target. Alright, it's too close now to miss. And boom, direct hit. Ooh, right on the turret ring. That hurts a lot. It was a 2S25M. That's a pretty good vehicle to take out. Okay, ground battle segment right here. We take one shot, one kill, type 16. This guy, oh, okay. Chinese tank, we hit his turret mantlet, didn't get much there. Quick cut over, I took a hit, but we're able to get that second target destroyed. 593 mission score, we're straight into the F-117, and I did cut. By the way, I'm voiceovering this because my previous audio, I had too high of game volume. You guys might be able to hear the game volume behind this even. So obviously I'm having to voice over the 10-minute video or whatever. We have our bomb out, and oh wait, he smoked up. Yeah, it's LWS, so he knew that someone was lasering him. I'm gonna guess he thinks it's an airplane like me, so he's just gonna sit in the smoke, hope that my missile is coming close enough that it's gonna impact the ground and he's gonna be away because he's able to move free. Unfortunately, his smoke does end. It looks like something like a BMP, some Russian kind of anti-air, anti-ground mixed system, and even though I'm not going to lock on, I'm able to put that laser on enough. It was a BMP-2M. Good hit. Oh, okay, I thought I might not have it was pretty close there. If his smoke had been later deployed, he might have avoided it, but he did drop the smoke too early. Okay, guy through the trees. Thermals caught him red-handed. We take a good hit, but fortunately, we are a clueless turret. But yeah, we charged our F-117. Unfortunately, it did start us off at the airfield. I don't know why. But here we are. and we're gonna have to do a full takeoff sequence and then launch in the air. It would be really fun if War Thunder added like a, I don't know, air traffic control, like just a, you know, a military version of that. You're clear to take off, right? Any of that, and then let players take over the missile things, like one or two of them. That would be fun if they were like knocked out of the game. But I don't know. Just kind of bored taking off. This thing is incredibly slow, so I'm just gonna cut it straight to a nice break in the clouds, straight line. I would think anti-air would be looking down this straight line, but apparently no, not right now. Maybe no anti-air. Maybe I'm just stealthy. I don't know. Tank coming up on the A point. I'm immediately gonna grab that lock within 15,000 or 15 kilometers. And yeah, we are locked. Only thing is, I do need to show you guys that you need that circle on there, I think. So it's gonna take me a while to get there. I'm just gonna be flying, 500 kilometers an hour. Not slow for any means, but like I'm playing a 4.7 fighter, the one I played yesterday. You guys should definitely check out the video. I will link it up in the video like info thing in the top right corner. Make sure to check that out. It's only 6 minutes, even shorter than this one, which is pretty insane. And yeah, it is really fun. For some reason, our lock failed there. I don't think he went behind anything. Maybe we tilted our nose up a little bit too much and lost the camera. But we just get that lock back on, and it's easy. It seems like he's just sitting there. I'm a little bit doubtful, but he is just sitting there, kind of rotating his turret. Interesting. As soon as that edge pops on, we're going to be able to drop that bomb. There we go. Bomb's away. Close bomb bay. We should be pretty chill. Yeah. Falling in. Nice descent. Always looking for that.
I like how I can kind of half use this as like a...
Wow. You guys might be able to hear the artifacts of my voice right there. It kind of knocked me off track a little bit there. But this missile coming in is absolutely beautiful. Look at this thing. The fins on it are just, I think they're there to like stabilize it / guide it a little bit, as well as probably air propulsion systems on the sides. But we do get a good hit right on that breach, and his whole tank just explodes. I wonder whether they made it so that the laser intentionally targets a breach on a lock, and therefore instantly blows things up, which is why the high explosive blow-up trick on the breach works. That could be why War Thunder trying to simulate how bombs like that work, how they just blow up the entire tank if they hit. But right now I'm just going to be searching because I don't have a lot of time. We're in 6,000, and I find one of the spawn campers. Now, boom, my bomb like circle is way past, so I'm just going to take the risk. We break our lock. We're able to retake it though. Put the laser back on. We just encountered negative G's. That's kind of bad for our pilot, but bombs are away. Now I'm just hoping that the Seeker does not lose lock. Our laser seems to be on the guy, and at this point it's too late to break. The missile just impacts his front and overpressures all of his crew.
Good hit.
That is nice. Looking behind myself for missiles. A4E is over there, probably going to suck up all the missiles that anyone would be firing. And well, I've got to say, y'all, this vehicle feels like a lot of a driving simulator. I'm not going to lie. But we did not get shot down very much at all, unless I made a massive error. So I'm not going to lie. If you want a free kill, this vehicle is going to do it for you. Past that, though, you pull out, well, you can get two, as you guys have seen in the battle for the outro right here. But it's so slow at doing anything else. It's kind of like the MP5 drone, but cheaper and less likely to get shot down. So yeah, anyway, if you guys liked the video, please subscribe to the channel and obviously drop a like. And if you want to see any kind of specific content, please comment down below. Anything you guys want to see in the future, or what you want to see improved upon from this video. Yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and peace out.